Okay kids, in this video I am going to teach you how to convert from decimals to fractions. It's also a really simple process. It's even easier than the opposite, fractions to decimals. So let's go right now to that. So my first example is going to be 0,2. Okay, and you have to understand that each decimal is divided in a whole part and in a decimal part after the comma. So before the comma is the whole part, after the comma is the decimal part. And we can transform these into mixed numbers, like this is going to be the whole part, and this has to be transformed into the fractional part. But since in this opportunity we don't have a whole part, we just focus on this. We just focus on the part after the comma. So we are going to create a fraction with this number, and it's going to be really easy. This number is going to be the numerator, and the denominator is always going to be the number 1 followed by as many zeros as we have digits after the comma. So let's count how many digits we have after the comma. So here's the comma, and after the comma we only have one digit, so it's only 1 0. Okay, let me do a proper 0. Okay, so it's 2 over 10. Then we can simplify it. 2 over 10 can be divided both in 2. It's 1/5, and there we cannot do anything else. So 0,2 is 1/5. Now let's do another one. 0,95, the same. We don't have a whole part, so we are going to just focus on the numbers after the comma. Okay, so let's create a fraction. The 95 is going to be the numerator, and remember, the denominator is always a number 1 followed by as many zeros as digits we have after the comma. And after the comma here we have 1 digit, 2 digits, so it's going to be 2 zeros. Okay, so 0,95 is 95 over 100, but we can simplify it. We can divide both of the numbers by 5 in this case. So 100 divided by 5 is 20, and 95 divided by 5 is 19. Can we continue? No, because 19 is a prime number, therefore we cannot divide it anything anymore. Okay, so 0,95 is 19 over 20. And now let's go to our next example. Okay, so here we have a whole part. We have a number before the comma, so that is going to be also the whole part of our mixed number. Okay, 2. But after the comma we have these numbers. Okay, so here we are going to make another fraction, 0,12. Okay, 0,12 over 1, because remember it's always a 1 followed by zeros. And how many digits do we have after the comma here? We have 1, 2, 3, so it's 3 zeros. Okay, by the way, we can erase this 0, since this is a 0 that is on the left of a natural number. We can erase it, and now we can simplify it. No, remember, you don't simplify the whole part, it's just 2, but we can divide these two numbers in the fraction by 2 also. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 1000 divided by 2 is 500, and we actually can continue simplifying. We leave the whole part intact. We can divide this by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 500 divided by 2 is 250. And now we cannot simplify anymore, so we have our result. 2,012 is 2 and 3 over 250. If you want to transform that into an improper fraction, you can do it if you want.